Welcome back. The Athens West Theatre Company is kicking off the new season with Brighton Beach Memoirs, a comedy set in the 1930s.
Yeah, we've got director of the play, Tosha Fowler, here, as well as Brandon Critchfield, who plays Stanley in the show.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So what is this? The website describes it as a comedy, a kind of a turning of age comedy. So explain this to us.
It is a hysterical comedy by Neil Simon. So anyone who knows Neil Simon knows he's the master of American classic comedy anyway. And this story centers around a young boy, 15, who is in love with baseball. He lives in New York with his Jewish family, and in one of his opening monologues, he says, you know, to play with the Yankees, I should have been a Joe, but my mom makes ketchup with spaghetti with ketchup, so what chance do I have of being on the New York Yankees? So it's definitely a comedy, and Brandon plays the lead character's older brother, and he really helps him to grow into his manhood.
Love it. Brandon, talk about your experience in this and what it's kind of been like taking on that persona.
Well, this is my first professional production after I've gotten out of college, and so it's been really fast-paced, but just been really welcoming and just showing up and always having new work to work through and trying to find personal ties within my own life that I can bring into the character, since it's someone that I could actually play in real life.
Is he like you in real life?
I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think so.
He's pretty outgoing. Yeah. Hopefully
like,
she
yeah.
saw something when she casted me.
I'm glad you brought up that relation, because it's set in 1937, but it still has things that still tie into every teenage boy now at this point.
Yeah.
And the story centers around a teenage boy, but it's really actually about a family, and every family member has their moment or has their scene, and so it's very relevant to today because we all have families. And we can all laugh at when the mom says, like, "What are you doing, leaving the roller skate on the floor, the kitchen floor? Do you want to kill me?" Or when they have liver for dinner. And then some of the more, serious moments, like when Stanley loses his paycheck.
Oh no!
By gambling.
Oh no!
And what happens, and it's a beautiful scene between him and his father later on that happens. So, and we all recognize the dad character as well. The dad character is amazing and funny and also heartfelt. So
yeah, well, talk a little bit about the set, because as I understand, this is a big deal for you guys, right?
Yes. So I am new to Lexington, about just a little bit over a year here. And when Athens West approached me and asked me to direct, I immediately thought of a good friend of mine who was in Nashville, who I worked with years and years ago, and she was in Nashville working on the set of the TV show Nashville. But she's also a really fabulous set designer, and so I called her up and said, "Hey, I heard that the Nashville show closed, so I know you don't have any work right now. What are you doing?" And she was like, "Oh my God, I would love to come and design the set." And when we sat down and looked at it, we were like, we need a whole house, because of the way that the main character says, I go upstairs, I go to my room, I go to my cousin's room, I go back downstairs, I'm in the kitchen, I'm in the the yard. So we needed all of this, and so she designed this really beautiful bare bones home for us, and she came down and for the past 2 weeks, and it's been amazing.
I cannot wait for that. All right, real quick, we want to hit on ticket information if folks want to come out.
Absolutely. So if you want to come out, you can go to www.athenswest.net, and we run through October 20th, Thursday through Sunday, and Thursdays are pay what you can nights. So if you're a little low on cash, show up anyway on Thursday nights.
Those are fantastic.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much for coming in, and
Thank
break a leg
you.
out there.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.